will open. Please change your floor, the Naboku subway line. There are priority seats in most cars. Please offer your seat to those who may need it.
1999年の7月終わらないんだよ。20日に世界が終わる。いい？今から飛ぶのよ。力を取り戻すために、世界を救うために。20日に世界が終わるのに突然なんてありません。こういうことをやっていていいのでしょうか。世界が生まれた時から定められたことなのです。
聞くがよい。世界は20日で動くものだもよ。これは紛れもない真実だ。
全てを知り、そして全てを知らない間宮くんが好きだけどまだ言えないの。兄さんはいなくならないって証明して。代償もなく願いを叶えられることなんてありえない。いずれ去る時に必ず言霊で心をねじ曲げることになる。あなたは今何色ですか？知らない。月曜日、賑やかな夜、ラジオに紛れそっとビート刻む。誰も気づかない、とてもかすかにそれは始まる。幾億年の時を超え、その続きで光に乗って不思議な出来事に僕らはためらったね。途方もないことが起きている。音波の構図の中におや君を見つけたよ。淡い影だけの姿、何かを求め手を伸ばす。新世界のドア開け真っ白夢に乗っていくつも海越えて強くなれるよ、優しくなれる。誰よりみんな知ってる神話のよう。桜舞う夜にもう一度夢を見よう。現実を脱ぎ捨て花になろう。遥かな風のささやき、耳を澄ませばほら。
Hello, and welcome back to Aikome. And let's get started with today's read-through. Huh? Asa. Ha. Wait, what? My dick itches? Really? Seriously? Let me read. Let me do this again. Oh shit, his dick really does itch. I stick my hand into my pants. Scratch, scratch. Mate. Did I have this many fingers? All right, starting the morning good, huh? Scratch, scratch. Maybe it's just me, but they're thin and smooth, kind of ticklish. I let out a weird sound. Huh? Ah! When I look, it wasn't just my hand. Somehow Sakashita's hand was also stuck in my pants. Sakashita, why are you scratching my crotch?
あやつくんが突っ込んだんだよ。いきなり突っ込んだんだよ。
Oh, right. I tied the strings together so her hand wouldn't slip away.
熱くて硬くてぐにゅってした。今の何？
It's called pre-order. Don't overthink it. Forget about it.
なんか手の感触が熱くて硬くてぐにゅってしたのが。
And she's gonna think about it for days. Forget about it. Yo.
おはよう。
Ohayo.
よかった。私消えてないんだね。あゆちくんの前から。
Thanks for changing the subject. It's fine. You're clearly visible, Sakashita Iina.
よかった。
You seem worried, but you went to sleep early last night.
そうだったの？多分あゆちくんが隣にいたから安心していたのかな。
He's in. Feeling safe because you're next to someone, huh? That's a bit complicated for a guy like me.
どういうこと？なんで？
Yeah. Why is it that girls around me are always shoujo? I don't understand these kinds of nuances between men and women. It's a pain. Mendoksa. We both yawn in unison. Alright, I'm going to take a morning shower.
また昨日みたいになるの？
Just kidding. I'm not taking a morning shower. You're not sweaty or anything. Or do you want to take a shower?
そう言われると浴びたくならないこともないけど、言われないと特に気にならなかったかな。
Oh, right. Speaking of which, we haven't gone to the bathroom either.
そうだね。
What's going on here? Well, if I push it too hard about this, Sakashita might start worrying. So, let it be.
ちょっと聞きたいんだけど、いつもあんなに硬い感じで、ズボンの中で。
What the hell, man? Why are you asking? Huh?
なんでもないの。お風呂で見たお父さんのとあまりにイメージが違ってたから、それで。
It's either he is always hard, or he has a bigger dick.
なんでもないの。
Nah, I think it was just because it was morning.
朝だからそう？
Never mind, it's nothing. なんでもない。
うん。
Should we go buy breakfast? We walked together to the kombini.
私はこれがいいかな。
Ah, sure.
こっちになります。
Go Yukuri? Yukuri? Let me enjoy it. This is definitely something I paid for. But that's just an illusion I'm seeing. And the clerk who participated in it is also seeing an illusion, Maburushi. In reality, the sandwich hasn't been taken from the store, or perhaps it never existed in the first place. I don't get it. No, I shouldn't overthink this right now. It's dangerous. We finished asagohan we bought from the kombini. Well, what should we do next?
あゆちくん、やることがあったらやってもらっていいよ。隣で少し邪魔かもしれないけど。
What if our guy wants to... Anyway. Ah, that's true. Something to do, huh? We just kept watching the morning news.
ね
What do you want?
え、あゆちくんは科学特捜部で何しようとしてたの？
Huh?
私とか一生懸命勧誘して大事な用事があったのかなって。それを邪魔してたら悪いなって。
Is this the part of the route he remembers he's dying? Well, that's mostly over now. Thanks to you, we achieved our goal. Well, you know, at least, I mean, compared to like, Shinobu's route, where he straight up forgot he's dying. Anyway. I actually don't remember how he got fully crisis averted in his case with like the previous route. Like, I don't get it. Like, I get he was like kidnapped and then he was forced to service with that mysterious organization. But like, how did that? No, like, he's still sick, right? With the Susei and the Byoki, but like, no, his very special Susei no Byoki case. Like, he had an estimated 1 year to live. How did he live more than that? Like, he was part of that weird organization for 4 years. Anyway.
おかげさまでって私何もしてない。
We went out for ramen together, didn't we?
言ったね。
Oh yeah, going out for ramen on Thursday. So Thursday might be a shorter stream. I mean, upload, maybe. Things like that. I guess you could say we achieved it.
科学特捜部一緒にラーメン。
Why not just become a ramen club at this? Why not just become a ramen club at this point? Well, don't overthink it. Nah. So I was thinking.
はい。
I don't think just sitting here like this is going to help. So. Last night, while I was falling asleep, I kept thinking about it. What should we do next?
はい。
I had a feeling staying here wouldn't change anything. In fact, soon, I might start ending up forgetting about Sakashita again. Either way, it felt like we needed a little change of pace. And if we're going to do that, I wanted to completely change our surroundings to see what would happen. Then, why not go to the place Sakashita had mentioned? Besides, I felt like we might find some clue there. We still didn't understand anything, but the strange phenomenon surrounding Sakashita, I felt like that thing was definitely involved. Byoki, Susei no Byoki. How about we go to Ogasawara?
小笠原？いきなりどうして？
It's not sudden. You were the one who said you wanted to go. And it's not Yasumi right now. It doesn't feel unnatural at all. The chances of anything happening just because we went to Ogasawara were probably slim. But I was also curious about what would happen if we simply changed our environment. It carried some risk though. Leaving the city might have a negative impact in Sakashida's presence. But staying like this, I felt like it would eventually come to an end anyway. Sakashida must have vaguely sensed that too. I was similar to Sakashida. Right now, I was deliberately putting my own concerns aside for Sakashida's sake. But originally, I was someone who might not even make it to tomorrow. As Rami said, I had been taking temporary measures, but I was prepared for the end to come someday. Oh yeah, thanks, Rob, for remembering he's about to die. And because we're similar, that's why I made the proposal to Sakashida. And even if it carried risks, we should go out and search for something. I have a rough idea where to look. Suisei Nobyoki was probably involved in Sakashida's condition. Then, if we went there, maybe something would be found. Sakashida seemed to be thinking about a lot of things as she looked down for a while.
行こう。小笠原諸島行こ
Is Kimaride?
う。いつ行くの？
We'll arrange for a ship and everything as soon as possible.
そうと決まったらなんかワクワクしてきた。
ワクワク。
あゆちくん、パソコン借りていいかな？
Are you looking for tourist spots or something?
美味しいラーメン屋さんとか。
God, I wish. Do whatever you want. Sakashida started fiddling with the compute pasacom, looking cheerful. Man, I really want someone like her. Since we were holding hands next to each other, I couldn't help but notice her. She was strolling through the tourist spots on Father Island, anyway, Ogasawara, as well as restaurants with good lunches. Watching Sakashida like that, I felt my idea had been a mistake after
で
all.
もいいの？お金とか。
You don't have to worry about your share. Just think of it as my portion, and there's no need to hold back.
そっか。ありがとう。
Oh yeah, I remember he left his bank book or something like that, right? No, he left his bank book. As she spoke, I booked a ship and lodging for 2 people. Just in case it would be troublesome, if Sakashida's presence was recognized at that time. Alright, let's go shopping to get everything ready.
準備って？
You bought a Mizugi yesterday, but I need one too. The one we had was the school-issued Mizugi.
そうだね。やっぱり泳ぎたいよね。
Just a nice swimsuit, by the way. Nice. So, well, since we're going anyway, I vaguely recall a memory from long ago. Back then, I hadn't planned to swim, but when faced with the uni, it was impossible not to. Looking online is fine, but let's also buy a few guidebooks or something.
うんうん。
In 2020 something?
私が選んでいいの？
Well, the other day I saw some random ass tourists holding the book, and they randomly asked me where to find this in that place. Oh well, okay, you know what, fine. Okay, you know what, fine. Anyway. Sure, I'm not good at picking out clothes, so go ahead.
でも自信が。
But Sakashida, you'll definitely choose something safe.
謎の信頼。あゆちくんは知的だから青かな。
Intellectual? Ow! That's completely illogical. I'll let it slide. Sasugata. Sakashida's choices are reassuring. I can trust you without any worries.
なんだろう、褒められてるのとは違うような無難さを評価されてるだけというか、少し悔しいから冒険した柄を選ぼうかな。
Oh? Go for it. Break out of your shell, Sakashida.
変な励まししないでよ。じゃあ約束してよね。私が選んだ水着を絶対に着るって。
Just like a girlfriend randomly choosing your swimsuit, huh? Anyway. Fine, but don't just go for something flashy. Make sure it's actually something that suits me and still breaks out of the ordinary. What the fuck does that mean? You look like a boring bro.
なんか無理難題を押し付けられてるような。でもいいよ。見つけました。普通じゃない、かつ相内くんに似合う水着を。
You know what? I noticed there's some certain way of voice acting for Shinobu and Iina. Like, they don't sound like your usual voice acted characters, you know? I mean, I don't know, man. For me, they just sound different than usual. Maybe it's just me. Anyway. Made me wait 30 minutes, so I'm expecting something good.
じゃーん、迷彩柄の水着です。これでどう
だ? So within ordinary range. You could totally wear this. Guess you didn't break out of your shell after all, Sakashida.
悔しい。
After finishing about half our shopping, we decided to take a break in the cafeteria. Shokudo, anyway.
ふむふむ。
Sakashida was flipping through a magazine she apparently just bought. I thought she might be gathering information about our travel destination, but the cover was filled with a huge photo of what looked like Oishi ramen. Hey, what are you reading?
これは違うの。
Tokyo West area, ramen special feature. By the way, if you go to Tokyo, fucking hell, every neighborhood has their own specialty ramen place. Fucking hell, man. You know, like the ramen culture from one ward is so different from another ward. Like, what the fuck? There are 23 wards in Tokyo. What the fuck? So there's at least 23 distinct styles of ramen in Tokyo. Never mind the whole regional thing. Like each region has their own ramen style. Anyway, whatever. Let's continue. So, you're planning a trip, but instead got carried away by your appetite.
ごめん。本屋に来たら本能的にフラフラと。
It's where to travel, man. It's just where to travel. I wonder if I go to the real life Torishirojima Island. Torishirojima. That's already read that saying island in Jima. Ogawasa. I forgot the name. It's somewhere kind of close to Kyushu-ish. Like if I go there, would they actually have some Oishi Chahan? I wonder. Anyway. So, did you find any good places?
ほら、このお店とか結構近くなんだけど行ったことなかったなーって。
Yeah, it does look oishi. Somehow I got into the point where I could judge whether ramen was good or bad just by looking at photos. I never thought I'd be such interested in such an unhealthy food. Well, what's the harm? Should we go check it out?
いいの？
It's almost lunchtime, so why not?
美味しかったー。
It was good, but we ended up walking quite a bit. Well, one way to get over the extra calories, I guess.
そうだね。でも運動にはいいよね。
I like her mindset. Exercise, huh? Hey, try stepping on a scale at the department store. I wonder what will happen.
やだよ。よりにもよってラーメン食べた直後に。
You know, it's a very amazing. Like, okay, so obviously I like ramen, and I follow some ramen people in Japan. And there's some ramen women. How are they thin? I don't get that. They eat a lot of ramen, but they're very thin. And they obviously eat it whole. At least I try to believe. I try to believe. Anyway. Don't worry about such trivial things.
どうでもよくないよ。女の子にとっては。
Whatever. Anyway, we had lunch. We've been around the shops this morning and got a good idea of what to buy. So now it's time to go shopping and head back.
そうだね。
We bought all the necessary items we already decided on, and our bags were soon filled to the brim. Here you go.
なんか買ってもらってばかりで悪い気がする。
Shame she couldn't get her own clothes right. I mean, she doesn't want to go home, but you know, I guess she practically bought her own new set of clothes, I guess. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I'm not even sure we're really buying these things in the first place.
どういうこと？
Well, you see, it's like what happened with the ramen in the shakudo. Wait, was that pasta? Is this pasta? Wasn't it ramen? It's pasta, bro. Damn, such a trivial thing. But I can't stop wondering and want to get it straight. It's because you keep eating ramen and pasta, isn't it? Just get it straight already.
なんで私いきなり怒られたの？お客様。
Ah, ごめん。これ。I handed over my okane. But if we're bringing up ramen or pasta in the cafeteria, the snacks I'm buying now are an illusion caused by cognitive dissonance. They don't actually exist. So what happens to my okane? Anyway, back when we were in the cafeteria. No, was it pasta? I can't remember. Wait a second. I know this is like a light scene, but I have a feeling this is like the symptoms, man. This is like when you start your nose gets itchy, or you start coughing a little, or you start to feel a little hot, kind of, but not not outright sick. This is like symptoms, straight up symptoms that you're starting to forget her, man. You can't even remember if it was pasta or ramen. But she ate pasta. I will never forget Sakashita Iina, man. Get it straight.
なんで怒られるの？お客様。
After doing a lot of shopping, we decided to head back home for now, then go out again later for dinner. Well, it was Sakashita's idea to ask what she wanted to eat, which was a mistake. Obviously, ramen again, I guess. I mean, there are days you just eat ramen for lunch, eat ramen for dinner.
美味しかった。
I've seen this pattern before at lunch too. Lunch, dinner, ramen or something like that. Oh well, whatever. As I watch Sakashita happily waving her hand while I'm holding mine, I let out a sigh. She's so energetic. My legs are killing me. We walked for about an hour and ended up going on a detour to the ramen place Sakashita found in a magazine. It's apparently a rare shop that rarely opens, but Sakashita found on SNS that it was open today and insisted we walk all the way here. Oh yeah, I remember when I tried to go to this ramen place before it became a Michelin star ramen place that only opens at like a certain time of day, and it closes if they run out of stock. That was before it got popular. The following year, it got published in Michelin, and then I was like, fucking hell, man, I wish I could have ate there, man, before everyone knows. Oh well, whatever. It was expensive, but it was definitely oishi. Totemo oishi. I was surprised by the distance, and even more so by the price. Ramen for 1,300? I thought that was insane. Oh no, man. No. Well, there was a time when 600, everyone was like, ramen should only be like 600 yen. Any more than that is so overpriced and whatever. But the norm is like, I think the last time I got ramen was like fucking 2,400. Now I know that was very expensive. 2,400 yen. I know that's very expensive for ramen. Or maybe like 1,600 to 1,800. Well, 2,400 had a lot of add-ons. So probably the most expensive if I just only ordered ramen with just ramen without any add-ons, like 1,800. But yeah. I can see why he's going like 1,300 is so expensive.
正直いくら好きでも1000円以上出すのはためらっていたんだけど、やっぱり高いものには高いなりの理由があるんだね。
If it's a proper shop, that is.
ダメだ。ただでさえお小遣いをほとんど食べ歩きに使ってるのに、こんな贅沢を知ったら私は。
I mean, the easy what's the term for that? You know, the next thing you could do is just learn how to make ramen at your home. Why don't you just get a bite though? You know what? I suddenly remember. Because sometimes I get those fucking weird ass shorts from YouTube where there's this ramen girl, you know, 20 years old, 18 years old, doing part-time job, making ramen or chahan, a ramen chahan. I don't know why I keep getting those. Hopefully it's because of the ramen, right?
アルバイト？そうだね。でもちょっと怖くない？
What a coward.
あやちくんはアルバイトってしたことあるの？
Of course not. Because he's rich.
謎の断定。それで私に小心者と？
It's not like I don't do it because I'm scared. I hate the idea of incompetent people using my salary as an excuse to act superior.
それは私より厄介な理由じゃないの？
If you're scared, then maybe try working at Nita-san's place or somewhere with a laid-back owner like that. Actually, that's not so bad. At least she knows the place.
そうだね。でも私ぼーっとしてるからお客さんに怒られそうかななんて。
Well, if you mess up, they'll probably be angry. But that's exactly the kind of experience that matters.
じゃああゆちくんがやればいいのに。
It's good experience for ordinary people, not so much for someone like me.
うわー。
I get it. You're an asshole.
そうだ。あゆちくん一緒にアルバイトしようよ。
Why? Like I said earlier, no thanks, bro.
新田さんのとこならいいじゃない。
Wait, do they even need more hands there? Remember, in Shinobu's route, she's actually going poor because she wasn't thinking about her money. Well, maybe she does need someone to help her out. I don't know why they translate this as thanks. This is obviously some sort of hello, like konnichiwa.
いらっしゃい。
But this is Ina's route. Why are we seeing other girls? Why are we seeing Shinobu here? At least based on the last two routes we've been through so far, there were so minimal other girls except for Romy, because we know Romy's like the Kuro of the fucking VN. It seems Nita-san still can't see her. I'm going on a trip for a while.
そうなんだ。いいね。一人で？
Nita-san, when I say I'm going on a trip, does it seem like I'd go alone?
そんなつもりで言ったんじゃないよ。
It's obviously what she's thinking. I wonder. Your eyes are darting around. Well, I do have a friend with me.
そうなんだ。
And that friend of mine said she'd like to try working alubaito. So, can she work here?
え？うち誰か雇うほど儲かってるわけじゃないけど。
I like that. It's consistent that she's poor. Of course, we know the reason why. It's more like a social experience, so low salary is fine. Well, you know, some parts of the world, they don't even pay you for taking internship. Man, imagine working in something like that. Holy shit. Such is the life.
知れた給料ってどれくらいかな？
Not gonna lie though, I kind of did that. It's yeah. Oh well. Anyway. Maybe 3,000 yen an hour or so.
相内くんの金銭感覚どうなってるの？
That's a lot of money for like. Yeah, you don't have to base it on me. I mean, 3,000 yen an hour might be too low for me.
何が確かになの？すごい話が噛み合ってない。もうあれこれ説明する気も起きないよ。
It's fine, really. Just giving me free meals would be enough.
そういうのならすごく助かる。もちろんお給料もちゃんと出すけど、出せる範囲でだけど。
You can tell she's still hesitant. Well, if you had him helping you out, there's a lot of ways you could scale back your money, but then it will end up in your route. But this is not this route. That's
で
fine.
もどんな子なのかな？
Just an ordinary girl, really.
女の子なんだ。相内くんの彼女さんとか？
I can imagine that she knows his brain. She's like, he knows girls. That's impossible. Is he making this shit up? No way.
でも一緒に旅行するんでしょ？
Well, there are some circumstances. The trip arrangements and preparations are all done now. There was still some time before departure. Is there somewhere you'd like to go before we set off on the trip?
じゃあねじゃあね。
She pulled out a magazine for somewhere. It was all about food tours or something like that. Make sure it's not just ramen, okay?
ダメかな？
Well, if we're going to eat ramen anyway, let's go somewhere more... I don't know. Isn't there something ordinary people do that you like to try? What? Isn't there something ordinary people do that you'd like to try? Okay. You're good at being ordinary, right? Why is it?
別に得意とかじゃないよ。やってみたかったことか。あるかも。
So, what do you want?
ラウンド2。
What's a round two? What the fuck is a round two? Round two, huh? I searched my memory. From a TV commercial, images of some annoying guys bowling and singing popped up in my mind. That shallow-looking entertainment place?
軽薄そうなって、そんなこと言ったらダメだよ。
Well, the CM was just... But that place, well, it does seem pretty ordinary. Yeah, he's so dismissive, right? Have you never gone there with friends before?
私の友達ってカラオケはまだしも、そういうのはちょっと怖いっていう子が多いというか。
Wait, bowling? Like, they're afraid of the concept of bowling? Is there really such a big difference between karaoke and round 2? Wait, you know what? It's confusing me. I don't even know what the hell round 2 is. Unless it involves... I don't know, man. When I try to search for round 2, Japanese... Let me actually... No, I typed the wrong thing. Okay, let me try this again. What is the slang? No, why is it telling me it's about drinking? They're obviously not talking about drinking. Is there a Japanese slang round 2 involving bowling? All right, Gemini, what say you? No. What's taking so long, man? Always the other LLM super slow today. Oh, okay. So when I search round 2 and involving bowling, Gemini went like, I suspect you might actually be thinking of round 1 rather than round 2. So maybe they deliberately changed the name to round 2. It's time. Japanese love to abbreviate words, so round 1 is almost exclusively called round 1. If someone says go to round 1, it essentially means let's go bowling, let's hit the arcade. Japan has an ubiquitous chain of entertainment centers called Round 1. They're famous for giant bowling alleys, multi-floor arcades, karaoke rooms, and indoor sports arenas. Oh, okay. So it's like a big ass entertainment place. Okay, so round 2 is their attempt to just make it, not copyright and all that sort of thing. So it's actually called round 1, and it's an entertainment venue. So you have bowling, arcade. Yeah, I've been to one of those. Okay.
あるんだよ。ラウンド2って結構やんちゃな人とかもいて、ナンパされたりして怖いんだって。
Yeah, that sounds about right. Ah.
今は誰にも見えないから、ある意味怖くないなって。
Of course you would be. I doubt anyone would try to pick me up. Just kidding.
あゆちくんの冗談、わかりづら。
Shut up. Oh, August 16.
いらっしゃいませ。
I'm just one person, but please register for 2. Just one person, but please register for 2. And so we started bowling.
やったストライク。拍手とかしてくれないかな。
Pachi pachi. They casually tap their hands. Does this make it look like I'm silently bowling alone? And so Sakashita was throwing the ball with precision, but no one could see it. And it didn't look like the ball was rolling on its own either. Still, it's hard to understand. Just don't think about it, guys. Omoshiroi. But I'll try not to overthink it.
すごいナイスストライク。
Actually, I don't dislike bowling. I used to frequent a bowling alley just a few stations away for a while, alone. Though it closed down last year.
おい、相内が一人でボーリングしてるぞ。
ほんとだ。すげえな。一人でラウンド2とか。
People like to play the sport. You know what I mean? People like to play the sport.
おいおい、あんなの相内にとっては序の口だよ。あいつはその気になれば一人くらもやってのける猛者だぞ。
What the fuck did he just say? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
マジかよ。半端ないな、相内。
They're talking nonsense. Who would even do something like a P-class game?
くら、ちょっとやってみたいかも。
What the hell are they talking about? They're talking about a very specific thing right now. Sakashita reacted. Oh well.
見ろよ。本当に一人くらしているぜ。
相内。半端ねえ。
What the hell are they talking about, man? Some sort of bowling thing.
久しぶりのくら。
In Japan. And bowling. What is P-class? What the fuck is that? And this is the first time I'm hearing this term, man. I suspect you might be thinking of P-League rather than P-Class. Well, Japan doesn't have a specific P-Class ranking in bowling. P-League is a massive cultural phenomenon in Japanese bowling world. P-League is hugely popular. Women-only television bowling tournament that has been airing. What the fuck? I don't think that's it, but like... I have no idea, man. Anyway, whatever. We're gonna skip this thing, man, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about at this point, man. She was watching the P-Class with a satisfied smile. Wait, is there editing this without asking? Look, my eyelashes are longer, and my eyes are bigger. Kimo.
キモとか言わないでよ。
It's about me. You're pretty bad too, though.
私もなんだ。可愛く見えるようにしてくれてるんだよ。
They're meddling where they don't need to. It'll be better if they didn't do this. If it were more like Sakashida, you know?
普通の方が褒められてるの？それ。
It's a compliment. You should be happy about it.
やったー。
So sarcastic. Suddenly, so I was gonna comment about something, but I'll talk about it later. A few days later, we went shopping, planned our Ogasawara sightseeing schedule. And before we knew it, the time flew by as we discussed and prepared. Holding hands almost all the time was inconvenient, but after a while, it became something natural and part of our daily lives. Oh, damn it. My OBS. Anyway, when you think about it, human bodies are full of inconveniences from the start. The night before we left, Sakashita went to her house to grab casual clothes. Okay, so she finally got the guts to do it. Even though no one else would see, she didn't feel like traveling in her seifuku. We held hands and sneaked into Sakashita's quiet house. Then we collected her casual clothes and quickly left. Sakashita had a serious expression the whole time.
明日だね。
Huh. She looks prettier in her casual clothes. Because she actually makes an effort to fix her hair or something, or you know. At night, we held hands, lay side by side. How many guys committed suicide reading this line? they had the Ryan Gosling moment, man.
ここ数日楽しかったな。
Nah, it's not over yet. Actually, this is where the real fun begins.
でも旅行に行く準備をいろいろするのが楽しかった。
Well, maybe that's where the real fun is.
どんな旅になっても私はもう思い残すことないなって思えたよ。
Hey now, don't start sounding like you're leaving a will or something. I'm working hard here, you know.
ごめん。そうだよね。でも自分でもわからないけどそんな気持ちなんだ。そんなに怖くないんだ。いろんなことが。
Is that so? Even after a while, Sakashita kept her hands open and stared at the ceiling. Her eyes open, my brain. You're not sleeping?
うん。
Are you still nervous? Well, it's not just a fun trip for you after all.
それもあるけど
But what?
なんでもない。
So, is she? Eventually, Sakashita fell asleep. After confirming that she was asleep, I quietly got up. Tonight would be the last night. I stared at Sakashita intently. I gently reached out to Sakashita's body and picked up the writing utensils placed nearby. I was going to keep a diary. Ever since I started living in this room with Sakashita, I've been writing as detailed a Nikki as possible every night, making sure to include as much about Sakashita's behavior and her name as possible. I don't know how the real actions of me or others related to Sakashita were. Tatoeba, right now I might just be in Sakashita's Yume, while the real me is sitting blankly on the bed. Just like how the chef in the dining hall isn't actually cooking. Or how the combini clerk isn't actually selling anything. And what about my act of writing Sakashita's name in this notebook? It too would likely be part of the Yume, and in reality it never happened. So, even if I somehow forgot about Sakashita later, it might be hard to find clues about this notebook. Still, I'll believe in it. Keep writing this diary. In case something happens, just in case I forget everything someday, as a clue for myself. This is literally the fucking plot of the first act of Seishin Butayero. Fuck. It is literally the first act. It is literally the first act. The only thing missing is okay. Well, they're going on a trip, so this is kind of close, I guess. I will never forget my Sakurajima. Anyway. all packed up.
天気 OK!
Alright, let's head out.
おー
Well, she's so excited. Sakashita was unusually energetic today. As we were about to head to the ticket gate, Sakashita turned around and looked around. どうした?
ううんここで生まれて育ったからなんとなく見ていたんだ
Why does it feel like she never left this whole town? Maybe she never went on trips. Well, I can understand what she meant. She was probably wallowing in some sentimental feeling. Or maybe she was preparing herself for something like a permanent goodbye. Well, given Sakashita's situation, it's only natural to feel that way. Iko.
うん
We left the town and headed toward the harbor, aiming for Ogasawara Islands.
見て見てあゆちくん海だよ
Umi? Is that unusual for you? Have you never seen it before?
ちゃんとはないかもこうやって船に乗って見渡す限り海っていうのは初めて私埼玉生まれだし
Wait a second, Saitama is... No, there's a part of Saitama that's in... kind of coastal, right? No, maybe I'm thinking about Yokohama or some shit like that. Oh well, never mind. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, that's how it feels.
そんな感じがする
If you're talking about prefectures, it's definitely Saitama-like.
なんで
Wait, actually, let me search this up. Fucking, I forget my geography sometimes. Saitama, Nippon. Zoom out. Oh, yeah, it's more inner. Because... Yeah, okay, I get it. Saitama is much more inner compared to... yeah, okay, I see it. Saitama is inner. More land... It's a landlocked prefecture. Okay, yeah, okay. It's Tokyo that's on the bay. Okay. Should I explain in detail?
しなくていい
We stood side by side, looking at the umi for a while. And just as Sakashita said, there wasn't a single island in sight. It was just the endless sea as far as you could see. It truly was a breathtaking sight. For a moment, it felt like it could set you free from all your worries and give you a sense of liberation. I'm sure that's how it was back then too.
船の食堂も美味しかったね
Oh wow, we started talking about this past a little. I thought we were gonna get to the main plot stuff while we're still in the middle of her route. That would have been nice. Yeah, I don't remember it being that good when we ate there before.
やっぱり小笠原行ったことあるの
Yeah.
観光
Well, what else would you go there for?
そうだね
Unless him going there is plot related, the main plot related.
もしね
Huh?
今は私のことで精一杯だけどもしいろいろ片付いたら恩返しにあゆちくんの力になりたいなって
Useful to me? What do you mean?
わからないけどあゆちくんなんとなく困ってるような気がして本当はあゆちくん私に構う余裕なんてないくらい困ってるような気がして数日一緒にいてそんな気がするんだ
She developed the good senses about he actually does have some sort of issue. It's nothing. I was just bored.
そっかならいいんだけど
Her instincts are correct. She's starting to develop those instincts. Hey, About the conditions for recruiting you. Oh, is he gonna say it now? The real reason? As I said, I'd be a normal guy, but that's not true.
そうなの？じゃあ何だったの？
Oh, maybe I'd be a normal guy. It had to be a normal person or normal girl or whatever. But let's see how this sentence go. How their conversation goes. How should I put it?
Huh?
Someone I fell in love with at first sight.
人目そうなの？一目惚れ？
Just say no. It's a misunderstanding.
勘違いなんだ。
Can't you go?
勘違い。
Honestly, I don't get it. Even now. I don't get why I thought that. I just can't figure things like that out. Like liking someone or falling in love at first sight.
好きとか。
Do people really understand that kind of thing? Or are they just projecting what they've seen in movies or manga onto situations? There's an old movie about that during the late 2010s? No, early 2010s. Oh man. I'm still angry about that movie, but as I grew older, I grew to understand what the hell happened there. But when I was younger, I was so angry at that fucking movie. Can't even remember the name anymore. But it was one of the more earlier films that I got to know Gordon Levitt. Is that his name? I might have fucked that up. Anyway, I can't remember anymore. Let's stop talking about normie movies. And those words feel suspicious.
でもなんで今そんな告白を？
Who knows? I just thought it was time to tell the truth.
メイドの土産っぽいニュアンスがあるのが気になる。
Honestly, yeah. I don't know when you'll disappear. If there's something to say, I should say it now. Oh no. Good CG. Holy shit.
そうだね。言っておくことは言っておかないとだね。いつ消えるかわからないんだから。
This is a pretty CG. Sakashida seemed to be thinking about something. She was desperately trying to think seriously.
私は相内くんの言う通り普通だから。
Huh?
私は普通だから誰かが優しくしてくれて必死に自分のために何かしてくれてずっと手をつないでて
Oh man.
一緒に何かを探して楽しく過ごして
I'm not gonna make it, guys. I'm just reading this.
そんな時間を過ごしたら好きにならないわけないよね。
I'm not gonna make it. This shit is so effective. What a Gosling simulator this route is. Huh?
最後かもしれないから本当のこと言っておこうと思って。
Well, I guess so. If you don't fall for someone with all that going on, it's almost like a lie. I'm probably the same way. Even though I keep saying you're Futsu, I haven't gone beyond that either. You've been holding yourself together and doing your best. And you relied on me. You entrusted something to me. Even though it's tough, It's actually kind of fun. だから kawaii. Maybe there's no way I wouldn't fall for you.
あゆちくん、私はみんなに忘れられてしまって、世界から忘れられてしまったようなものだけど、あゆちくんが残っていてくれてよかった。私誰に忘れられてもあゆちくんがいれば頑張れる気がする。
Let's keep going. But honestly, it'd still be boring if it were just me. The world has so many interesting things in it. You can't fully enjoy them if you only see one side of it. It's through the mutual recognition that existence comes into being. As I spoke, I felt like I finally understood what Romi's theory was all about. Why interacting with others strengthens the soul. So, let's keep going. But for now, it'll just be the two of us.
そうだね、二人で。あゆちくん、私たちするんだよね。
How did we randomly get into an HC? I don't even know. We're just in an HC without any, like, they just went inside the ship and just had sex. Damn, holy shit. Sakashida is okay with it.
そういうこと聞くのはちょっと卑怯だよ。
Should at least give you guys some. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, alright, my bad. How should I put it? Let's do it. Sakashida nodded softly.
いいよ。
Slowly, I leaned over Sakashida and pressed my lips against hers. Our lips pressed together. I extended my tongue and slipped into Sakashida's mouth. Sakashida's tongue, tentatively offered, clumsily intertwined with mine. I slowly moved my hand from her neck to her chest. I gently traced the soft swell with my fingers.
私ちゃんと感触あるかな。だったらよかった。あゆちくんの指の感触もちゃんと感じるよ。
Of course. I pressed my hand more firmly, kneading her chest, caressing the protrusions to her clothes. Can I take off your clothes?
私がちゃんとここにいるって確認して。私の全部見てほしい。
I began removing Sakashita's clothes. Sakashita closed her eyes nervously. I slid down her underwear, revealing her pure arigato. We stayed like that for a while, holding each other. Eventually, Sakashita fell asleep. Her sleeping face was very different from the night before, much calmer and peaceful. Watching her like that, I also fell asleep without thinking about anything difficult for now. Really, and why do you end a sex scene with saying thank you? It sounds like a transactional thing. Jesus Christ. There was also one scene during the sex scene. She said something stupid that I just really threw me out. She said, okay, so basically he showed his dick and she was like, wow. Like, she literally said, wow. And she asked, why you say wow? She said, oh, that's American like. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway. In the morning, I had asagon at the shokudo and headed out to the deck. The ship was scheduled to arrive at port before noon. It's almost here. What will be waiting for us there? I'm surprised it's basically an overnight trip. I didn't even get the impression that it was like big ship that you could get like, you know, you could sleep in all until they suddenly got into an ish scene. I was like, okay. Anyway, whatever the fuck. So like what? Maybe nothing will be waiting at all. I couldn't follow Romi's advice, and here I am now. Huh, that's strange. No, it's not. I came here, but oh no! Oh, so I misread. So he was wondering why he was going there. I wonder what's waiting for me. He didn't say us. I translated it as us because I didn't realize the context. Oh. Because I wanted to be there. The reason I was going to Ogasawara was for her sake. Her? What the fuck? Bro, you spilled your seed on her and then you totally forget about her? What a pump and dump situation, huh? What the fuck, bro? That's right. Am I here because of Sakashita? Why had I forgotten that now? I frantically searched for it. Where is it? Where is her? Where is she? Saka! The moment I was about to call out, oh shit. Oh shit. There's like summer pockets all over again. Okay, no, I'm thinking about two things at the same time. I mean, the other series I was thinking about, and now I remembered, oh yeah, this did happen in Summer Pockets. Oh yeah. The writer of this VN wrote that in Alka. Welcome back, Summer Pockets. I spotted Sakashita leaning against the railing, looking at me. How could I forget about Umi-chan? Anyway. Sakashita. Gomen.
何が
I was about to lose sight of you. Gomen.
大丈夫
Sakashita reached out her hand. I took it in mine. There was no choice but to admit it. No matter how much we wish for something, That so-called unme, moving ahead, wouldn't give us any consideration. It was mercilessly, as if it were the most natural thing in the world, trying to erase a single girl from this world. How could I possibly accept that? Or maybe if I use my chikara. Was that why I came here? Oh yeah, maybe they'll start to reveal something about the stuff that's hidden in him.
見て、島が見えてきたよ。
Huh? Sakashida's voice snapped me back to reality. Yeah, I guess so. The Ogasawara Islands. Wait, give me a second. Okay, maybe there's a much more appropriate OST. The Ogasawara Jima. That was it. A place where the Suisei once flew by. If Sakashida's current situation was related to the Suisei Nobyoki, maybe there was some kind of clue hidden there. It wasn't just Sakashida. It could be a hint for me too, something that connects to my mirai. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. That was very cringe. Not gonna lie. Sakashida and I had come here, almost falling off the edge of this world, searching for clues with no direction. It must have been our fate, unme.
ねえ、あゆちくん。
どうした?
ありがとう。ここまで連れてきてくれて。
What's with the formalities? We're not there yet.
でもね、私いろんなことを思い出そうとしてるの。
Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. She suddenly remembered that she got closer to the island. I remember coming here before. Remember? 覚えてる。
私に何が起こっているのか、私は本当は知っているの。ただ忘れていただけ。
To be fair, they did fucking say at the beginning that the Suisei Nobyoki, one of the fucking effects of it is memory loss. The moment I heard memory loss, I was like, oh man, don't tell me. They're gonna have like a plot line where these guys actually met each other when they were kids and they forgot. You know what I mean? And that's why the ending song, you see pictures of them as kids. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's going to happen. What?
本当はぼんやりとね。ぼんやりと別れかけていたんだ。小笠原に行くって決まった時から。
I'm pretty sure it might be possible that all of them have Suisei Nobyoki or some shit.
だから確かにここには何かがあるんだよ。
What do you mean? You're trying to remember what happened to you? Why didn't you tell me?
ごめんね。だってそれを言うとあゆちくんとの時間が終わってしまう気がして、夢を夢って認めちゃったら終わってしまうでしょ。だから私は認めないようにしてたんだ。これが夢だって、私という存在が夢だって。だって嫌じゃない？あゆちくんと会って好きになって結ばれて全部夢だなんて、私嫌だよ。嫌だよ。
Sakashida. Yume janai. So I can feel it properly now. We're holding hands, aren't we?
ありがとう。ねえ。好きだよ。あゆちくん。それで。バイバイ。
Wait, what? What? Sakashita let go of her hand. Doshite? Nande? Yeah. I understood. This was as far as it went. There was nothing more we could do about it anymore. So we decided to wait properly. One last time. Sakashita clung to something so ordinary. I really... Wait, give me a second. Fuzakerura. I need to pronounce it. It's hard to pronounce. Fuzakerura. Okay, that is the word. Fuzakerura. Mitometai. The reasonable things that happened to us. I'll never forgive them. Oops. OBS. Stop clicking on OBS. Because it's a mystery. Because it's something beyond human understanding. I won't let you brush it off with just words like that. I'll definitely solve the mystery you're carrying. Just like how you saved me. You, who relied on someone like me. You, who fell in love with me. I'll never abandon you. Zettai ni. Sakashita. Bro, this fucking Kawa's route all over again. Fuck. This Kawa's route all over again. He wrote it again. He's also the guy who wrote Kawa's route. Fuck this VN writer. Fuck. Not the shit again, man. For the second time. Fucking A, man. God damn it, man. I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he repeated the shit. God damn it, man. This I can't believe it. He wrote it again. He did it again. He fucking did it again. I like how the piano of those two tracks sound so similar. You can tell it was like it was the same people who did the thing. Anyway. Mate. Why am I in a place like this? Huh? That's right. I boarded a ship heading to the Ogasawara Jima. Doshite? Because things had gotten stuck. I thought maybe I'd find something to keep living normally even after this. What a pointless struggle. Even before I arrived, I already felt an odd sense of futility. For some reason, I stared at my palm. What was it? There was a strange sense of loss. As if I'd lost something. Something very important I had just moments ago. Like I misplaced it. Baka-bakashi. What am I even losing now? A loud sound came from over there. The people on the deck let out a cheer. Oh. About 30 meters ahead, a whale surfaced from the sea, its black body gliding through the water. All right. What's the VN I think about when there's a whale? Sakurumoi. Okay, there. The oh. Anyway. Even after it disappeared, I stood there alone, staring at the umi and beyond it, as if waiting for something. Fucking Rookau is rat all over again.
あれ、お客様、お二人での予約になってますよ。
Welcome to Toroshiro Japan. Anyway. What? Nani? 2 people?
男女1名ずつの予約ですね。
Shigi. Henna. Oh, wait. Right. I must have made up a fake friend to avoid booking alone, hadn't I? I'm such a coward. I'll pay the fee, so is that okay?
そりゃあいいですけどね。
She looked at me suspiciously. No, actually I got dumped before leaving. So this trip turned into a heartbreak vacation. I made up a random lie.
ああ、まあいろいろありますよ。
What if in reality all that happened was like he just lost perception of like Iina, but like Iina is literally next to him. She seemed to believe me. She looked at me with a sympathetic gaze. Dump, huh? Even though it was a uso, I started to feel like it was true. Spending time alone in the inn on a distant island felt oddly lonely. Why am I here all by myself? The next day, I was staring out at the sea from the beach. A small island faintly visible to the northeast. That's where the research facility is. What is he talking? The main plot stuff? Main plot stuff? Oh, right. Though technically it's just the remains of one. It's a place I couldn't reach back then. Back then, with the reckless courage of a child, I aimed for that spot. But now I didn't have the courage to go there. There's no boat to take me there anyway, and apparently it's completely off limits now. I'll just head back on the next ferry in a few days. Someone was watching me. Over there? Neko. It seemed like a single Neko was standing at the tip, staring at me. Or maybe it was just my imagination. Kinoseka. Bro, they just fucking repeated Kawame's route or some shit. Except he also forgot. It's like they combined Kawame and Umi's route in one. I mean, Alga. Asa. Ha. Natsuyasumi ended. Huh? As if to say, I've been waiting for this. My headache and dizziness started up again. I feel dizzy.
だいぶ良くないのかい?
Alright. Here's our course corrector. The course corrector of our route. Yeah, I guess so.
そっか。ごめん。
What do you need to apologize? Maybe I'm reaching my limit. Well, it was fun while it lasted, so it's fine. Fun while it lasted, huh? Is that true? Soyeba. What was I even doing during Natsuyasumi? In the end, I spent my time aimlessly. Well, as long as I'm managing to live normally like this, I guess I've been practicing what Romy said.
おはよ
What do you mean other girls in what do you mean there are other girls in this route? Yo.
う。あいうち、あんた夏休み何やってたの?
What do you mean? Just いろいろ。
科学特捜部とやらの活動はどうなってたの?
Kakaku Totsobu. Oh, that thing.
ひどすぎる。自分で勧誘しておいて。
Owari. If you need help with something, come to me instead.
これだよ。
So, Nishina, how did the match go?
おかげさまで負けましたよ。
Yes, without him, her route wasn't possible. I mean, with Iina in between, her route wasn't possible. Fine. First, let's start over by focusing on something and doing my best.
なんでよ。
Wait, that means Shinobu went back home because, you know, her financial situation was bad, right? It's not just about mindlessly exercising. She adds a study into the mix. Things might start looking different.
見えてくるものって何よ。
Sana. But while watching your match, I thought something. You might have some mental issues, though. Don't you? I mean, technically he figured that out, but like the way he's saying it now. Why not try to fix that from your end?
メンタル？そんなの言われたの初めて。
It's about whether you have some weird aversion to your rivals or something.
苦手意識。それはもちろん負けてるからあると思うけど。
But you should really think about whether you're truly giving it your all.
本当に力を出し切れているか。
Unironically, that is heading towards the direction of the advice he does end up giving her. Except that we know the true reason is because she overthinks during the match. So her thinking about like if she's truly giving it all means like is she focusing or not? I mean that's my final cope, but yeah.
というか夏休み前にそういうアドバイスが欲しかったんだけど。
Sorry, I was in a different route. That's why I said come to me if you need it.
僕に何かアドバイスはないの？
How many times did you repeat the summer exam, Katagiri? I don't even know what the topic is. What kind of advice are you looking for?
生きるにあたって。
What's the term? What's the term she used?
生きるにあたって。
Ikiru datte. Be reborn.
一変しねと。
Well, whatever. If you're happy now, that's fine.
投げやりなフォロー。
Dameda.
どうしたの？
I feel bad, so I'm going to take a break in the Shokudo for now.
そうなの？確かに顔色悪いね。お大事に。
Ah,
あれ？相内くん、何かカバンから落ちたよ。
huh? What is it?
写真。あれ？くらだ。
P class.
相内一人で写ってるね。
In this fancy decorated P class. Oh, a P class is one of those photo booth things. That's why I'm so confused. What the fuck is he talking about, P class? It's a photo booth. It's those, you know how those photo booths that enlarge your eyes or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that was a thing. In this fancily decorated P class, I was alone. My eyes were heavily photoshopped with thick lashes wide open, giving a peace sign.
ごめん。僕。
Don't act like you just saw something you shouldn't have. What is this? Why am I alone in the P class photo?
そりゃ一人で写ったからでしょう。
No, I don't remember this.
300円入れて操作してバッチリポーズ作っておいて記憶にないもないでしょ。別にいいと思うけどな。一人プリクラの趣味があっても。
I don't think it's fine at all.
自分のことでしょ。
That's why I'm saying it's not true. What is this? Why am I alone in the B class photo? Doesn't that mean someone else was here with me? At least he thought that way. Unnaturally, there's an empty space. Was there a transparent person here who took the photo with me? Am I forgetting that? What is this? I feel like I've had similar thoughts before. Why would I forget taking a P-class photo in the first place? Is there anything else in my bag? This is a Nikki. It's just an ordinary notebook you can buy anywhere. The cover says Nikki, so I thought it was a Nikki, but I don't usually key something like that. But as I look at it now, it feels familiar somehow. That's right, I definitely kept this Nikki during Natsuyasumi. Doshite? Maybe reading it will tell me that. I don't remember what I wrote in it. Oshigi Nikki. I flipped through the pages. What is this? The notebook was filled with incomprehensible scribbles, as if written by a drunk. I managed to pick out some words that I can read. I like how there's I can actually visualize this. Like when he tries to read his diary, there is some sort of thing that's warping the text, but like physically I think it's normal, but like something's warping his perception. Ramen, huh? Was I researching ramen while drunk? Am I some salaryman from Shimbashi or something? Ramen in Shimbashi was actually good. I tried some ramen there. And also, during one of my stays in Tokyo, I did have a hotel in Shimbashi. Around just before midnight, you'd see so many salarymen dead on the street, man. Not literally dead, like so knocked out from Nomikai or some shit. I don't know why that particular place, man. I don't know why. Anyway. Honestly, I don't usually eat ramen by choice. I'm not interested in it either. Kore. That word keeps popping up. Other than ramen, seems like it might be someone's name. Saka something. Huh? Sakashida? It seems like the word Sakashida keeps appearing in the notebook. Sakashida. Dare. I don't know anyone by that name. Is it a Chugoku Yori restaurant name? No, there's no such place. It must be someone's name if it's Sakashida. What is this Nikki? I think I wrote it though. The handwriting is pretty messy, but it's definitely mine. Why did I keep a Nikki during this Natsuyasumi? And why is this handwriting so sloppy? And then Sakashida. Soyo. My thoughts sync up with some past contemplation. Back then, I thought it was dangerous to dig too deep and avoided thinking about it further. But somehow I can think freely without holding back. Back then, if I wanted to reach the truth, I could have done it. That would mean acknowledging her as a... what the fuck does this mean? And once I acknowledge her as a O, I'll lose her existence entirely. Oh, maybe the OO was like their way of censoring something. But now, by acknowledging that she is a OO, I can finally start from the beginning. To reclaim what was lost. Reclaim? What? Her. Yeah. I'll reclaim my dream. The Shokoto is getting noisier and noisier. I decided to move somewhere else and walk the hallway while pondering things over. It's all a maburushi. Tatoeba, if I were to bowl, only I would recognize that I'm bowling with someone who's not really there. Sumari, it means I'm the only one having a daydream. Tatoeba, if I were to take a P class with that girl, even though I think we're taking it together, in reality, I'm the only one doing it. Was he a schizo all this time, Hyusei-sama? And that P class that comes out of it is also just me. My head's gonna hurt. It's almost an unreal story. But, well, I know for a fact that there's no way I'd take a P class alone. I like it's because we know he's an asshole that he wouldn't do it alone. Compared to that, this still feels more real. It's more plausible to think I was having a daydream where I'm with someone else. And so I tried to record it in my notebook as proof of that daydream. But the dream was lost, unless we had DID. Oh shit, welcome back. Awakened, I desperately sought only its remains. The sound is ringing in my head. The hallway echoed with cheerful, clattering sounds. Is it the brass band club? Brass band club? Soieba, they used to show up occasionally. What was that? I used to show up there occasionally. I think it was because Romy told me to interact with people, so I decided to join something like this. So brass band. Would I really choose that? Was it because I wanted to meet someone? That's right. Someone. Could that be Sakashita?
あれあゆちくん何かな
When I went to the brass band club room, a guy with glasses appeared. He seemed to know me. No, wait, I knew him too. That's right. I came here to see you.
なんだい いきなりやめてくれないかな
I took a closer look at the guy with the black rimmed glasses. That's impossible. Why would I go out of my way to meet someone like this? Uzakureda.
僕のセリフだよ
I felt uneasy. I gazed blankly at the sky. White summer clouds drifted by. Suddenly, I saw something white cross overhead. Hane. Where did it come from? Its Tsubasa fluttered down onto my outstretched palm, then vanished like Yuki in an instant. I felt like I've seen the same scene somewhere before. Soya. Before Natsuyasumi, I reached out to Romi. And she gave me a condition. I was to gather 5 club members, including myself. There was one specific person in that group. The lowest grades and then, yes. I fell for her at first sight. From the sky, I heard the sound of a trumpet. Oh, okay, I see why she's a member of the brass band. Okay, I get the imagery now. Sora. Ah, it's coming from the Okujo. Is someone there? Iina. That's right. That's where she is. Who? Who could it be? I don't know, but I have to go. Because I feel like she's waiting for me there. Before I knew it, I was running. My impatience drove me toward the Okujo. The door was locked. I used a spare key to open it. No one was there. And there's no sound of a trumpet anymore. I suddenly realized something. Why was she allowed onto the... Why was I allowed on the rooftop? Why was she allowed? Why would... Oh, okay, this was deliberate. She did seem like the type to carry a kagi, and yet, when I came in earlier, it was locked. Did she unconsciously lock it from inside? No. The Okujo doesn't have a lock. Then, who was she really? Who is this her anyway? What have I been thinking about all this time? What's that feeling in my hand? Feels like I'm holding something important. Huh? Yeah. That's it. Nande. Before I knew it, I was crying. Why would you do that? I didn't even know why I was crying. But it was so frustrating, Yashi. So shameful. And I couldn't do anything about it. I definitely shed these same tears before. Standing there, I was filled with the same sense of helplessness. Back then, I'm watching the whales. That's it. Takashida. Iina. Doshite. How could I have forgotten? I promised never to let go of her hand. Doshite. Sakashida. Come in. I made a promise, but I let go of her hand. But I'll find you again. I'll show you her. I'll definitely find you. For a moment, I thought I saw the image of a girl holding a trumpet, smiling awkwardly. Romy, there's something you need to talk about urgently. Let's meet in the shokudo. Do you know Sakashida Iina?
坂下イーナさん？私は知らないよ。
She's in the Kagakutotsu Subu, right? We met a few times before.
やっぱり知らないな。君が誘ったのは新田さんに西野さん、片桐さん。
And Sakashida Iina. What conditions did you give me?
科学特捜部を創設するために部員を5人集めてくるように。
There were conditions attached, huh?
その中に成績最下位の生徒を含むようにって。それで君は西野さんを連れてきた。
There was another condition, wasn't there?
それはなかったと思う。
Come on. Come on. You're the one who told me to recruit someone I fell in love with first sight, aren't you?
何それ、一目惚れ？そんな恥ずかしい条件をつけるかな。
You did. After all, establishing a club requires 5 people. But with the current lineup, including me, it's only 4. Doesn't that seem strange?
ううん、私を入れて5人だよ。
You said you weren't included, didn't you?
でもそれだと4人になっちゃうよ。
That's why I'm saying it's strange.
でも実際は難しかったから結局暫定的に設立ということにしたんじゃなかった？
Do you remember that?
なんとなく。
See? People's memories are unreliable, aren't they?
私は君に一目惚れした相手を勧誘せよという条件をつけて、君は坂下さんという女の子を連れてきた。でもそのことをどうしてか忘れてしまっている。坂下さんという女の子のことを。
That's right.
悪いけど私は覚えていないんだ。でも君が言うなら確かに坂下さんはいたんだろう。そして忽然と消えてしまい、私はいや君以外の誰もが彼女のことを忘れてしまっている。とても不思議だね。
My gut feeling is that this has something to do with the suicide byoki.
どういう風に？
Well, I'll explain that later.
やれやれ。わかった。私の方でもいろいろと調べてみるよ。
Thanks.
坂下さん？知らないかな。
Bro, they're playing the opening song. What's happening?
僕も知らないかな。
ごめん、心当たりがないな。
坂下イーナさん。知らないな。
Oh, she got to survive her business, by the way. I visited a mutual acquaintance of Sakashita and me, but none of them remember. I visited the acquaintances of Sakashita and me, but none of them remembered Sakashita. Huh? Suddenly, I noticed a house that looked familiar. This Kokoa. That's right. I've been here before to visit Sakashita. The nameplate read Sakashita. So the house actually existed. The Sakashita household was real, but even though there's no girl named Sakashita Iina. After hesitating for a moment, I pressed the doorbell. Is this Sakashita-san's house?
はい。
Is Sakashita Iina-san here? Go man. I'm a classmate from Hoku Makidai Gakko Inside. She's been absent for a while, so I came to deliver some papers.
いえ、うちには息子しかいません。家を間違えていませんか？
Oh, huh? Oh, I see. Go man. My mistake. Is there another Sakashita-san around here?
そう。うち以外にはいらっしゃらなかったと思います。
Henna. Go men ne? I definitely visited this house with Sakashita before. I even met her ototo. Sakashita must have existed here as a musume of the household for a while. But all of that was an illusion. And there was no girl named Sakashita Iina. Wait, were we a schizo all this time? What the fuck? Then what the hell? Sakashita. So who are you? You shouldn't have been in the house where I once came. You should have been. What? Then who are you? Who are you now?
うちに用ですか?
Unless this is literally like a fucking like Aikome all over again. Astral projecting. A suspicious looking student was staring at me. You, Kimi. That's right. How's your Onesan doing?
は? なんすか? 姉なんかいませんけど。
The Sakashita household existed. The Oto Sakashita I met lived there too. However, it's as if Sakashita herself never existed there. And no one remembers Sakashita. I'm the only one who holds onto that memory. Why am I the only one? Maybe it's because Sakashita originally confided in me about that it's affecting things somehow. And then that's right. We were always together, holding hands. The lost image of Sakashita was coming back to me. And maybe in my heart alone, she still exists. Even if the world had erased her. What the hell's going on? Like, which phenomenon are we dealing with? Is this the Umi situation, or is this the Kaoi situation, or is it both? Could be both. Basically, Pasakoma continued gathering information relentlessly. What happened to Sakashita? Suicide no Byoki is a condition where signals emitted from the suicide cause brain damage. What's interesting is that it not only causes headaches and consciousness disorders, but also awakens certain abilities in some people. According to academic studies, this phenomenon is called overlord, the manifestation of special Chonoriku due to brain overload. Why did I say overlord? Overload. For some reason, I'm thinking about 9 for some reason. Anyway. Some patients themselves are also referred to overloads. It can be anything from drastic improvement in computational abilities, enhancing memory, or even awakening a perfect pitch. It's varied. It's not something like creating fire or bending objects with physical psychic power, that kind of outlandish stuff you find in sci-fi novels. It's mostly about supplementing abilities humans have always possessed. It's far from what you call Chonoriku. That's why the term overload and these abilities themselves are hardly known in the world outside academia. So, if Sakashita is one of those, what kind of ability does she possess? Gradually, people forget about her. She disappears, and then no one remembers anything about her. Oh, why am I thinking about 9? I suddenly remembered now. Sora, yeah, holy shit. And that's the case. The impact she has on others is far too great and complex. She leaves traces of her existence in this world, interacts with an indeterminate number of people, and almost completely erases any signs of her involvement with the world. What kind of ability could possibly allow for such a feat? I scoured through various cases, but I couldn't find anything connected to this matter. Maybe my intuition is just wrong after all. The phone rang. It was Romy. She's probably at a loss too, I thought. I might have given her an entirely wrong piece of advice. Maybe I should meet with her again and start over from scratch.
君が言っていた坂下さんという女の子のことだけど。
Ah, gomen. No matter how I think about it, it's just impossible.
気になってこちらで調べてみたんだ。
Really? Did you remember something too?
思い出してないし、にわかには信じられない話だ
Yeah, sorry about that.
それでだね、一つ私なりに仮説を考えたんだ。君に聞いてほしい。
Hypothesis? The next morning, I went to visit Romy.
この前私に話してくれた君の話、あまりに不思議な話だけど、どこかで似たような話を聞いた気もしたんだ。
Did you remember? Romy nodded.
私が聞いたのは水星病にまつわるエピソードだったと思う。それでその辺から調べて似たような事例を見つけ出すことができたんだ。
What is it?
順を追って説明しよう。少々ややこしい話なんだ。うまく説明できるか私にもわからない。
Just tell me what you know.
テレパシーって知っているかい？
Does it just be her sprite? There's that thing about her sprite where suddenly her hair kind of goes over her eyes. And while it wasn't, I'll watch the VOD for that.
水星病によってそういう能力を得た人が何人かいる。
Ah, I found someone like that in my research too. Isn't it convenient he forgot about people who gain telepathy? Because that's like literal psychic powers, bro. Telepathy. Nihongo. It's called mental telecommunication or something like that. I don't know which nerves were strengthened by the suicide Byoki, but apparently there are cases of people gaining such heightened senses. How is it heightened senses? Being able to talk from mind to mind. Isn't that straight up like fucking psychic powers already? If I had that kind of ability, maybe I could understand people's feelings a little better too. Though honestly, I don't really want to know. But telepathy is about reading someone's mind or transmitting your own thoughts, right? Doesn't seem related to this case.
そうでもないんだ。その人たちからヒアリングしたいろいろな事例の中にいくつか坂下さんと似たような記録が残っている。デンマークのある少女の話だ。彼女は知らない家族と一緒にずっと過ごしていた夢を見ていたという。つまり別の人生を歩んでいる自分の夢だ。
Remember? No. Kama went to Finland, and she was astral projected. That's pretty common in dreams, like living with memories that are different from reality.
そう。それで目覚めたら病院だったという。
It's literally common.
彼女は今まで自分が見ていたものは夢なんだと考えた。けどそのイメージはあまりに鮮烈だったからかすかに記憶に残っていたんだ。そして彼女はある日偶然見つけたんだ。夢の中で一緒に過ごしていた家族を。
It might be. It might be a version 2 of Kawa's route all this time.
彼らは実際に存在したんだ。夢の中の架空の家族が現実にいたんだ。
Yeah, maybe the real.
もちろん彼女は実際にはその家族とは何の関わりもないわけだけど。
Okay, maybe the real Iina is also in some sort of facility, and she had a psychic connection with people in this town. Ooh, I don't know, man. What the fuck? That's probably it. She must have seen that Kazuko somewhere and remembered them, so they showed up in her Yume. It's not strange for a Kazuko from your Yume to actually exist.
彼女自身そう思った。けどね、調べていくと ちゃんと彼女が実際にその家族と暮らしていた痕跡が見つかったんだ。
What?
彼女がその家族と暮らしていたことを家族はもちろん覚えていない。でもちゃんと探すとその痕跡は残っている。確かに彼女はその家でその家族と一時期過ごしていたんだ。彼女もその家族も偽の記憶を抱いて。
What the fuck?
そしてある日彼女だけが消えてみんなそのことを忘れてしまった。彼女にとって夢だと思っていた出来事は実は現実に存在したらしい。なのに誰もそのことを覚えていない。この事例には君の話といくつか符合することがある。
That girl named Sakashida Iina had a kazuko in Tomodachi. But one day everyone forgets about her. However, if you investigate, you can find traces of Sakashida's existence.
それで私の結論を話すよ。彼女坂下イーナさんはテレパシーの力を得た水性病患者だと思う。
I mean, okay, we kind of get that, okay.
坂下さんは彼女が果たして坂下さんなのかはわからないけど、その子はどこかで眠っているんだよ。
Okay, I already read the comments around.
眠りながら彼女は無意識に自分という情報を外界に発信しているんだ。テレパシーの力を使って。それがどの範囲まで及ぶのかはわからない。とにかくその情報を受け取った人たちは彼女という幻をおのおのこの街に存在しているかのように思い込むわけだ。けれど夢は本来あやふやなものだ。それにやがて目覚めるものだ。
So, what does that mean? If your hypothesis is correct, somewhere there's a girl asleep who broadcasting her yume to the world like radio waves using telepathy. And because that girl is waking up or almost waking up, Sakashida Iina, who existed as a dream, has disappeared and been forgotten.
そういうことになる。少々乱暴な理屈付けだけどね。
Well, if her case is similar to the Denmark girl case, at least he's still in, I guess. Why am I thinking that? Well, your hypothesis seems pretty solid to me. For someone who's actually interacted with Sakashida Iina, it makes sense. If your hypothesis is close to the truth, then someone who is Sakashida Iina, that person has been asleep for a long time, dreaming of spending time with us, and somewhere she's waking up. So, both to her and those around her, the yume has ended.
そういうことになるね。
Then, isn't that something to be optimistic about?
それはわからない。彼女が実際どういう状況に置かれているのかは想像しようもないからね。
Yeah, you're right.
どうするのシュータ。
I don't understand. I think I'll go see her.
会いに行く。でも彼女がどこにいるかなんて私たちには見当がつかないよ。
No, I do have a lead.
え?
Alright. I want to hear this bullshit. Okay. I want to hear what. Okay. Nijima, you better not disappoint today. Whether she's a Susei no Byoki patient who's dying or just sleeping, I don't know. But if she's in an unusual situation, it's likely she's in a byoin. The only place around here that treats Susei no Byoki is Hokumakidai Byoin. If it's a match, she's probably admitted there. Even if not, they should have some information. Let's go then. I happen to have a strong connection there.
北巻大病院。
What's up?
いや、そうだね。うん。 行こう。
I think it's important considering at the ending of Kasumi's route, there's something very suspicious about his Oji-san. There was something very sus, bro. Something very sus.
うちの病院に入院している水性病の患者について知りたい？それは何かな？君の治療と関係あるのか？
Well, in a way.
なるほどね。これは主治医というよりはおじとしての行為と思ってほしい。可能な範囲で答えよう。もう少し詳しい情報はあるかい？
Oji-san, arigato. Is there a Suisei Byoki admitted at this hospital? Patient admitted at this 病院?
ああ。ここは世界でも数少ない水性病の専門スタッフが在籍する病院だからね。
Isn't that convenient? Well, it kind of makes sense considering our guy is like suffering with a special version of it. Okay, fine, whatever. It does make sense though. Is there a patient with a comatose state among them?
いる。
How many?
1名だけだね。
名前は？
それは無理だ。
Is it a girl or a boy?
女子だな。
Is there a life in danger?
それはおそらくはない。そういう意味では君の方がよっぽど重篤と言えるだろう。
Oh yeah, remember that I'm supposed to be sick with something like as well? そっか。ああ。ありがとう、おじ。
そうかい。お役に立てたら嬉しいよ。
ひとまず帰ろうか。
Romy was just standing there, not interacting. ああ。
シュータ？
I took a deep breath once. 探しないな! Are you somewhere? Do you remember me? It's me! Ayuji Shuta! Oi! Can you hear me?
びっくりした。どうしたの？
Bro does it in the hospital. She's in this病院. Maybe she heard me somewhere.
かもしれないけど、そもそも同じ名前かもわからないよ。
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I figured I'd do what I can. Bro, this isn't a viewing, man. A lot of people would have looked at you with like out there.
こらこら、警備員が来るぞ。シュータ、妙なことに首を突っ込んでいるみたいだが、君自身は大丈夫なのか？
Seems like it. My mind sharp as ever.
それはよかった。そこの有村さんの治療が功を奏しているというところかな。
Is she gonna interact? Is she just gonna stand there and just like listen to them talk? My Oji-san turned back toward Romy. Okay, finally, and there's some interaction, okay? So yeah, but this is the first time the two have met.
どうも。
Romy showing her usual shyness, looked uncomfortable.
シュータがお世話になっている。今度意見交換などお願いしたいものだ。差し当たってはシュータのこと頼んだよ。やれやれ。シュータと彼女がね。
Alright, here we go, main plot, main plot.
結局引き寄せられる何かがあるのか。あれ、君が病室を出てくるとは珍しいね。
今名前を呼ばれた気がして。
そうかい？ 確かに何か叫んでいたけど、君の名前だったかな。
いいえ、でも坂下いいな、その名前を私は知っている。
Isn't it convenient that the person who's supposedly Sakashi, who knows who was acting as Sakashita Iina, just comes out when the two of them go out of the hospital? I hate this fucking bullshit, man.
なんでかな。相内秀太、あ、知ってる。私あの人に会ったことがある。
All right, what is this guy gonna do? I'm curious what this guy is going to do.
私行かないと。
待つんだ。君はまだ任務を終えたばかりだ。部屋で休んでいなさい。
Wait, what do you mean mission? Oh, she's a main plot related character. Oh, or at least connected to the main plot. We know this guy's very suspicious. Now we know she's also part of the organization or something.
でも
どうしてもと言うなら、君がその気になれば夢で会うこともできるさ。
夢で会う？
その気になればね。次の任務までには時間があるんだろう。それもいいさ。
This sounds like the situation our bro was in. Remember when he had to like go into a stasis and then split his soul and be whatever? Is that the same situation that's happening here?
坂下いいな。そうだ、夢の中で私は。
By the way, my LLM hallucinated there because she only straight out said Sakashita Iina, but for some reason it's my LLM hallucinated. That's a nice name.
誰かと一緒にいた。約束した。ずっと一緒に。相内秀太、行かないと。会いに行かないと。
What the hell is going on, I wonder? Talking with my Oji-san, I realized something. Sakashita, the real one, is probably in that byoin. According to Rami's hypothesis, Sakashita was sleeping there while using telepathy. Sumari, she was scattering her own image throughout the city, influencing the minds of those who lived there as a phantom version of herself. People dream of Sakashita Iina, a girl. This is literally cowboys around. And then she disappeared. It would mean that Sakashita woke up. According to Oji-san, it doesn't seem like there's any issue with her life. Then perhaps it isn't something to worry about too much. You know what? Each time I see this line, you know there's something sus, you know? But we already have an idea there's something sus going on with the guy. And the guy was like, if you want to meet him, you'll meet him through your dreams. So he's obviously trying to keep her asleep. A girl dreamed of someone. And then she woke up from her yume. That's all there is to it. Sometimes when you wake up in the morning, you regret not being able to hold on to a dream you were having just moments ago. But that doesn't mean there's anything we can do about it. We can't just stay asleep, regretting the yume we lost. What should I do? What do I even want to do? I wanted to meet her. It's not about what's good or bad for Sakashita. I can't let go of the yume I share with Sakashita myself. But even if I fall asleep, it's not like I'll conveniently have her dream again. I've been thinking about stupid things all this whole time. Huh? Hane. Ashiro Hane, like from a tori or something, drifted past me. What's that? That's right, I just remember one thing. When I first found Sakashita, she looked like she had Hane growing out of her. Like a Tenchi no Tsubasa or something. Why was that? I thought it might be some kind of psychological effect from falling in love at first sight, but that's not it. I was pretty desperate back then and came up with nonsensical ideas like that. It was probably just an illusion or something. Could that be affecting things now?
相内くん。
The reason I groan is not because I don't know. There's something. Well, it's pretty obvious that this isn't the main route, so they're just gonna do like some sort of like fucking hinting about like, oh, there's things happening behind the scenes, and then she conveniently comes back because we know she is back dreaming. I don't know if they're gonna have a resolution to this, a good resolution, but for now we'll just chug along. Eh? A voice I heard now. It felt like someone's voice was echoing directly in my head.
私はここにいるよ。
Hane were falling all around me. And then something floated down from above. Kiniwa. By the way, I like this one particular user software work known as Tenchi Souza Rebuto. Anyway. Sakashira. How is it that you look like you have wings growing out your back? Tsubasa out of your back. My angel. I couldn't even bring myself to think something as silly as that. What the hell is going on here? She's not actually dead, right?
思い出したの。相内くん、病院に来てくれたね。それで私を呼んでくれた。その声を聞いたの。だから私は夢を思い出して会いに来たの。でもこれは自覚的に見ている夢なの。自覚的な夢は不完全で、ふとした弾みで覚めてしまう。だから私の存在は今、こうしてブレていて、それが羽のように見えているの。
Alright, hopefully this ends up him going back to the Byoin, okay? Because she straight up says it, man. I didn't really understand what she was saying, but... So, you're still in that Byoin after all.
いるよ。でももう来ちゃダメだよ。
Is it because you're there?
あそこに私はいる。そこでほとんど眠っている。実際の私はある仕事に従事している。それは言えないけど、とても大切なお仕事なの。
I get it. You're part of an organization as a glowy of some sort.
だけどそれは私をとても疲弊させてしまう。だから仕事が終わった後はほとんど眠るように過ごしてるの。そうして眠っている間、私はこうやってどこからか現れて過ごしていた。あたかも元からそこにいたように、自分さえ欺いて。相内くんやみんなと普通に過ごしていたの。そういう夢を見ていたの。
どうして？
どうしてこんなことになっちゃったのかな。もともとの始まりは彗星の飛来から始まっているんだろうね。 私は水星病にかかり、オーバーロードによってテレパシーの力を得てしまった。
I like how she just randomly just says things like this. Just explains. You know how all the ideas introduced earlier were more like this concept exists, so that when Iina could just straight up say this stuff without, so she could say this stuff with you understanding it with no problems.
とっても珍しい力なんだって。もともと人は自分の思考を脳波として放出しているんだけど、私の場合水星病によってそれがはるかに強く強化されて、情報としての力を持ってしまう。要するに私は私の考えたことを人に伝えられる。伝えずにはいられない。それは自動的な、私には制御できない力なんだ。子供の頃はまだ良かったよ。変な子だって思われながらも、まだ普通の範囲で生活していた。でも小学生の高学年あたりになってくると無理が出てきて、私が置かれた状況に適切なアドバイスをしてくれる人もいなかった。私には気が休まる場所はなかった。学校から逃れて、家からも逃れて、病院にたどり着くのに時間はほとんどかからなかった。でもあの時私が逃げ込んだ病院でも、私の病状は持て余すしかなかった。私は自分の思念が広範囲に届いていることを自覚していた。あとはもう壊れていくだけだった。そんな私の前に水星機構のエージェントを名乗る人が現れたよ。
Wait, is that organization he ended up joining in Shinobu's route to Comet organization, or was it something? Was it another competing organization? I can't remember. I can't remember the glowy names. Shit, I'll review the mod.
私たちならあなたを救えるかもしれません。
Oh wait, it's the same. It's the same dude. It's the same dude. So.
そしてあなたの力は多くの人を救えるかもしれない。
I still have no idea what shadow war are they raging on, you know.
どうか水星機構へ。
そうして私はある仕事に従事するようになった。私自身が救われるために、私はその仕事に没頭していった。今も没頭している。
So, you're exhausted from that job, and while sleeping, you dream of living a normal life. Wait a second. Remember that while this is all happening, by the way, there's some person who's following Aiuchi and observing his movements, right? But essentially what's happening here right now is he's meeting someone from the same organization right now who straight up told him that their existence, right? Anyway. And through telepathy, those dreams are transmitted to the people in this town. So, we who live in this town also see you as a Yume. But dreams are just dreams. If you wake up, everyone will wake up, and no one will remember anything. It was mostly connected now. Once it was connected, it turned out exactly as Romi's hypothesis had predicted. I see. If that's the case, then you...
相内くん、私が相内くんにこうして会いに来たのはね、お別れを言うためなんだよ。
What?
病院まで来てくれてありがとう。でも、もう私を探すのはやめて。たとえたどり着いても、そこにはあなたの知る坂下イーナはいないから、もっと全く別の、もう壊れた誰かがいるだけだから。
Broken? What do you mean? You're perfectly fine, aren't you? Except for those Subasa of yours. Yeah, I can imagine her actual self. This is just her idealized version of herself that she's projecting. Hey, Honestly, I'm a bit stunned, but I've been thinking about it in my own way now. In short, you gain your abilities through Suisune Byoki's overload. Load. I don't know why I say Lord. I keep thinking of Knight. And how you're being tasked with some grand job that uses the power of yours. So much so that it's draining your life away. Is it really worth sacrificing your Tamashi to something like that? Do you truly want that?
だって私が頑張れば誰かを救えるんだよ。
Save who?
具体的にはわからないけど、世界を救うってことは誰かを救うってことでしょ。
I think everyone lives while saving something. But if you can't save yourself in the process, that's no good. I was spouting some boring philosophical nonsense that I thought would appeal to a humanities type. Typical STEM versus liberal arts bullshit. Anyway, although I'm a STEM guy, so... But apparently there are times when even meaningless chatter is needed to keep conversation going. So it seems like the humanity stuff isn't as useless as I thought. Not that it matters much right now. What an asshole. Typical STEM asshole. Of course, the Chads are people who can balance both. Anyway. So, are you being saved, Sakashida?
救われてるよ。昔の私は必死に私の思いを隠しながら生きてきた。だってどうしたって他人に知られたら恥ずかしいようなこと考えちゃうでしょ。だからそういうのを隠そうっていろんなことを考えて、だけど無理で心はどんどん壊れていって。
Fuck. I realized there was this whole huge setup about her being futsu, and she actually enjoys it subconsciously until she remembered in a very calm kind of way.
私はこの力がある限り
Oh man.
普通の生活は送れないの。それに引き換え今の私はそういう悩みから解放されて大きな仕事に従事できるんだよ。
Is that so? Telepathy abilities. Thoughts just spilling out everywhere, huh?
だから相内くん、お願い、私のことを忘れて。
Sakashida's eyes were serious, and there was no trace of her usual weak, pushable image there. It was an unyielding determination that left no room for argument, a strong resolve to never let anyone trespass into her sacred space. Hey, is it really that hard?
相内くんにはわからない。私の味わった苦しみは。
No, I don't. Because I'm not you. If you want me to understand, try using that telepathy of yours to explain it to me. Tell me how much pain you've been through. You can do it, right? Sakashida's face twisted in agony. Even I was aware how cruel my words were. I had the Suzuku to understand the suffering she's endured. But I couldn't back down here. I finally caught up with Sakashida. If I said goodbye now, I felt like we'd never see each other again. Right here, kokode. I would use everything I had to keep Sakashida from leaving. Then I'd save her. Wakatta. If that's the case, why don't you try experiencing it first half for a bit? Why won't I try it for first hand?
どういうこと？
Just a little curiosity. I was wondering what it feels like to gain uncontrollable telepathy abilities. Let's try an experiment.
あゆちくん、一体何を？テレパシーの能力を得るって、そんなことできるわけがない。
Don't tell me. His Susei Byoki special ability is to borrow other overloads or some shit like that. But I can do it. Reach out your hand, Sakashida.
Eh?
Reach out your hand. Sakashida hesitantly extended her hand and took it in mine. I should get a break soon. I want to grab some water. It's 11:23 though, but like I want to keep. We're the good shit now. Sakashida's face softened slightly as if reminiscing about something. It's been a while since we've done this. For a while, it felt natural, like we were one and the same.
私は
Huh?
何でもない。
Sakashida Iina. I'm Alice, your Tamashi. Once I do that, I'll kind of know what to extract from you. So let's give it a try.
あゆちくん、あなたは一体何を？
Maybe that is his bullshit Suisei no Byoki ability. He's like that guy from Heroes. Now that's an old series.
あゆちくん？
Kind of base? No, it is base. Tamatte. It'll be over soon.
あゆちくん、何を？どうしたの？何をしようとしているの？
I understood the structure. Now it was just a matter of making it my own. Whale. For 7 years, I've been holding back from being absorbed by you. But even so, I continue to carefully research what exactly you are. So now I know what's inside of you. Everything began with you. Even what was imposed as Sakashida exists within you. That's why I can take it from inside of you. Reach into the whale. Don't let yourself be absorbed. I'm not trying to open a door. I'm just searching for certain information. The same power that tormented Sakashida. Make it my own. That's right, I'm connected. To the other side. If I wish it, I can connect to Suisei or even to a whale. And there, everything exists. With the right Kagi, I can extract all of it. Sakashida, your abilities, Noriku, also originate from there. So I can take the same thing out too. Somewhere, I heard a whale's roar.
これは
Alright, okay. At least this is consistent, you know? There's that mystery person. At least this is consistent. Okay.
メシアの監視をしていたら予想外に面白いものが見られたものですね。
あれが世界の敵たる相内秀太の力。
クジラに接続し超常的な力を引き出すことができる。我々の想像をはるかに超える遠い星の記憶に接続するのです。
ミコに報告しよう。急ぎ奴を無力化する必要がある。相内秀太、世界の敵め。
I see why this is the ordering of routes by that one guy. I see now. That is good ordering. That makes sense. Okay. Mm. Wait, I think I'm gonna call it in today. I'm gonna call it in here. I feel like tomorrow we can finish a route. I think there's no wait. We only have one Aishin so far. In each route so far, there's 3. The mere fact that we haven't reached the 3rd one and then we jump into like a super long ass main route stuff. We already entered the main route stuff kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Main story stuff. Interesting. So Ina's heavily connected to the mysterious stuff that's going on, the main plot. All right, we're gonna continue this tomorrow. Today's read was very enjoyable. The Skyway's route all over again, but this time with glowies and organizations. Anyway, I hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Ciao.
ささやかだけど愛おしい日々淡く優しい色始まりの日も空を見てた横顔を今も覚えてる懐かしむにはまだ早すぎて胸の奥にしまい込んだ小さな痛み抱きしめては今日の空見てる恋は雨上がりの夜空みたいにそっと滲んで心に溶けてく一番綺麗じゃなくていいから君へ願い星届いて忘れないあの夏の日何も言えずにただ君を見つめていた聞こえるよ呼吸の音響く胸いっぱい描いた隣にいられる世界どうかこのままで金曜日の夜にお一人ですか？まったく情けないですね、兄さん。